It's a great moment to be with you this morning and share some thoughts and what we are looking for the future as well. Since we are talking about the real estate and the development across the city, and a city like Dubai that everyone loves to be a part of the development, a part of success, and a part of the visionary that our government has for the citizen and people are living here. I have a bit comparison between past and current moment that we are living in, especially in Dubai. For the past 25 years, we have seen a lot. And for somebody like me who born here and lived the entire life and see the difference between each year than year. I still remember how our fridge was, our neighborhoods. We used to just knew each one of our neighbors by name. If they don't know me, they know my father. They know that I belong to this person, which a few houses are connected with a very decent destination or even size between house to other. And whoever is coming is most welcome. At that time, we had our old skyline. We had no much cranes that we can see today around the city. And almost we came up with very nice communities and neighborhoods. But do we know each other? That's my question. Are we still tasting what we used to taste before, the qahwa or the Arabic coffee, and we know that this is from which house is coming? That's something that we are missing nowadays. Before talking about steel and glasses, I'm talking about the trust. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about familiarity. These are the main things that we as a human, we need to look back, not to spend 9 hours in our office, 2 hours in traffic. The rest are for further studies, further work at home, no social life, and we are always thinking how we are going to be tomorrow. At the past, if we are talking about the real estate, as I mentioned, people used to know each other, and we know who's the broker, and who's the developer, and who's the trader, and who can buy this item from me from day one. No brochure, no catalog, no social media, and no influencer who can change my mindset towards one product and to create the attraction about something that he wants to promote. Their master plan, few days back, I was with Dubai municipality officials launching think tank laboratory for a new ideas about master plans, which called DMU Lab. It will be based on Silicon Oasis, and the pictures that I was looking at on the display about the past Dubai, 1960, and Dubai 2025, and Dubai 2030, how it will look like. That's giving me a message that I need to look around and see how we are going to be living in future. Always we are looking at the question if the city has a soul or not. And everyone who landed in Dubai can feel that there is a difference between the places, and whoever who's leaving Dubai is missing Dubai, missing the lifestyle, missing the way how it is built and the way how everyone has contributed into that development. If we don't have logos and landmarks, would we know where we are now? This is one of the questions that every time that whoever doesn't know what is the identity and doesn't know if it is seen or if it is felt. A city is not defined by concrete or glasses. It's defined by characters, by people, by somebody who is living in that community and passing his experience even though, and hospitality to others, and caring about the community itself. In Dubai real estate, we start looking at the ROI, and everywhere you see the word or the shortcut of return of investment. But we need to look at it as a return of intent. It's not about money. It's about everything is around us. If I'm buying a property, I should know what is my contribution in that community, what I'm bringing to that community, what type of tenant I'm bringing to that community. Not to convert Sheikh Zayed Road, for example, from a lifestyle to a shared apartment. Not to damage the community by bringing bachelors to that community. Not to advise the developers to build a studio apartment around us where the brokers later on will be struggling renting the 2-bedroom and the 3-bedroom in the same building because the tenant will be looking at the 1-bedroom as a challenge for their family, for their security, for their lifestyle. That's why we see a master developers, they don't build studio apartment in their community. We have mastered the profit. But what's the purpose behind the projects and the buildings? Is only built for return of investment or for developing the city? So we are attracting the right kind of matrix, or we are just counting our balance sheets. Global trends with a local soul is one of the things that I want to talk about, which I'm starting with what we haven't ended up doing is globalizing the market and our identity with it. Dubai itself became a global city, and we are using every single minds from a different countries coming to Dubai and contributing in the landscape or building, or even the ideas of economy, how to become a global city, and we started copying instead of connecting. But what is the trend in the market? What is the trend in our region? What is the trend in the world? We need to look at it and study it well, if it is matching us or not, matching our lifestyle, our past, our future, and what we are going to bring to this market. Ending up with disconnected design, we have a tall buildings, but weak bones. We have a lot of building around us designed for only photos, not to live in it. Or it is not being defined to be used for people. We engineered with speed without thinking about the soul. You always need to look at it from the different perspective. Any building comes to me for valuation, for project management, for sale, for unit sale, for upgrade. I always ask myself, it is for who? Who will be using it? And what is the value that it will be added to this community and the city, and how it will become a landmark? And the question which is always coming, who we are, or who are we building for? Would you raise your child here? What kind of person will be community shaped? All of these questions are not coming, and I'm not here just to change the mindset. I'm just here to share what every day is somebody and myself are asking ourselves what we are doing in this market, how we are going to shape it up. Real estate isn't just a business. It's a circle. From idea creation to the execution, to the sale or rent and mortgages, capitalize, return of investment, it's all linked to that particular project. It's contributed to the economy, and today we can see the contribution of Dubai real estate in Dubai economy, and we can see real estate is a social and culture and moral. What we build end up reflecting on who we are and what we believe and what we want to come. Therefore, we need to stop reacting and start designing for a great future, that what we want to be living and leaving this world for our next generation to come, and to be proud of what the past people has done. We build fast. We need to pause, listen, and design with a purpose. Everyone around me on the architecture side, they need to pause their mind and get out of that box and think on the future. Today we have an AI in place. We can use the technology to shape our new community to become more familiar, more friendly to the people who are living, and every plot tell us a story. And it is important to tell that well. We need a better metric than beyond price per square foot. We should pressure ourselves to look at impact per life lived in that particular area, instead of just selling 900 square foot or buying 1,000 square foot. We need to ask ourselves what is happening in that size. If we are going to design, we need to know that this design is relevant to which culture? European culture, Arab culture, Asia's culture. The old Dubai, the one bedroom was 1,200 square foot. The new Dubai is 500 square foot. So let's change what we measure and look for the great future can be done. And thank you very much for listening.